somewhere.
No, we need to bring Kreskin on because we need to get started on this $1 million. Oh, I have the $1 million check. Shoot, would you like to see it? Here it is. $1 million. Can
I verify
right
this?
Right here.
Let's bring this into the camera. There you go.
The amazing Kreskin, everyone.
Now, wait a second. The amazing Kreskin.
Richard, how are you?
Thank you. He deserved that.
Can I ask you something?
Yes.
When people write you out a check, do they actually write, look at this, the amazing Kreskin on a check? Is that what you go by? Is that what it says?
Usually they have T.A. Kreskin, and no one realizes what the initials stand for, the amazing.
Oh, I thought you deserved the whole darn thing on there.
You know, I just got to say something. Obviously, I'm not ending up by being paid $1 million, and I don't want to give the impression that every time I do this in a concert, we're doing it almost as a facade or a fake. We're really going to restructure. We're going to redesign and do what I've done in theaters, university auditoriums, gymnasiums, even in shopping malls.
Actually, what they do is they hide your paycheck, and if you don't find it, you don't get paid.
That's right.
I lost one night in New Zealand, $51,000.
Oh, my God.
So we're doing it legitimately as a thought reader. I'm not a psychic, but I claim I can read thoughts, and we're going to need a committee to do this.
But we should point out, whether he finds the check or not, he doesn't get paid today for anything.
Boy, you don't know how...
But you do get to keep the check, and that's what's important here.
That'll be a visual. You know, this is dramatic because we've got all the busyness around us, and we're using in an area here. We have to admit that we picked 4 people before just to save time.
That's right, to save time. Let's have our hiding committee please come up.
Forward?
We have
a hiding committee from our studio audience who have been pre-selected.
That's right. We've also...
Let's see, you've never met...
We don't know each other. I've never met you before.
All of these people have never met the amazing Kreskin. You are...
Nancy Marina.
You are?
Julio Villa.
From where?
Union City.
Yes?
Angel Singer from Jersey City.
Michael Fry, Dayton, Ohio.
Dayton, Ohio.
Great.
Okay, that's our hiding committee today.
Designate as the hider?
Well, you'll decide that amongst them because it can be any one of them. Renee and Richard, tell me where you're going to send me when this takes place, because there's going to be another segment of the program, and if anyone for one moment thinks that I can see or hear what's going on, it would destroy the legitimacy of this. You're going to have me escorted by some people somewhere.
Officer Bennett. Officer Bennett from the Jersey City Police Department is going to escort you off. He's going to take you into it. Hello, officer.
Nice to meet you. Nice to see you.
You can pull me over anytime, okay?
Officer, that's not a shakedown.
All right, we've set up parameters because of camera abilities.
And now he's taking me where, though, Renee?
Oh, he's taking you to an isolation booth that we have set up. There are no TV monitors. There's nothing in there. He will watch you until you come back out.
And you'll stay there until I'm called back.
That's right.
Now, there are some perimeters, but let me explain. First of all, the perimeters of hiding it, Renee, you tell us.
Anywhere on the stage area or anywhere in our audience. This check could be hundreds of people. It could be anywhere out in our audience.
All right, let me explain this to the 4 of you. First of all, there are people trying to imitate what I do by having wallets hidden that have electronic devices in them. And they wear a beeper thing, and as they walk around, they get near it, and apparently they find it. That's mission impossible. Secondly, people are having things written down ahead of time, claiming to be mind readers, and they have carbon paper hidden under pads. You've written nothing before the program, right? And you did not prearrange anything. We discussed this in no way except the fact that you know the perimeters, correct?
That's correct.
All right, one of you take this, doesn't matter who. I'm going to leave, wait till I'm out of sight. When the 4 of you hide it, the 4 of you must walk together. Don't one of you go out and hide it. The 4 of you walk together. One of you put it in place, whether it's on a person, a place, a location. Don't hand it to someone. You must put it in place, and the 4 of you know exactly where it's hidden, see where it's hidden. Now, when you've done that, come back up here, and Renee and Richard will tell you where to go and to wait for me. But the 4 of you must hide it as a group, not one of you, as a group. You understand?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to leave now. Don't start to hide it until we're out of sight. Richard, Renee, I'm going to go off now with the officer. See you in a little while, folks.
Goodbye,
all right?
Kreskin.
Fine.
Watch him like a hawk, Officer Bennett. This is very exciting, isn't it?
He's taking him away to solitary on the 2nd floor to a room where he can neither hear nor see what's happening downstairs here. Have you guys huddled already together and figured out where you're going to hide this check?
Yeah.
Where are you going to hide it?
They're going to hide it in his bank account in Dayton, Ohio.
That's right.
Good luck. Who amongst you is going to hide the check, actually?
Gentleman here.
You are. Okay.
Right.
So, is he out of the area, Bill? Bill, is he out of... Hello, Bill. Security, is he out of the area? Good. Okay. Thank you.
And Chuck Norris has just verified that. He's seen
Thank you,
Kreskin
Chuck.
go up.
Thank you.
And you know
All
Chuck
right,
Norris never lies.
Let's go hide the check, all right? And our cameras will be following you.
Remember, they have to hide it all together.
That's right, the four of them together.
You could
Kreskin
hide
asked me
it
to
in somebody's
also
mouth. You could hide it in somebody's brassiere. You could hide it in somebody's shoe.
Okay.
Now the audience.
The audience is critiquing the location of the check. Okay, it is placed. Is it in place?
You have to decide with one mind.
This is a 2-hour show.
All
yes.
right.
All right. All right, it's going.
If our camera can see.
Hold it. Can you hold that up in the air, sir, so we can see where you're hiding it? You're standing. There we go. Okay, here we go. He is hiding it in. Can you show our camera behind you there where we've
Let's
done
not even
that?
mention where he's hiding it in case Kreskin can hear. Everybody can look and see where it is. You at home can see exactly where the check is going. We are not even going to
Good.
say it in case an echo reverberates off the wall and hits his telepathic ears. But you know where that check is now.
That's right. Okay. Thank you, the four of you. We're going to come back later on in the show, and Kreskin is going to find the check. He's also going to do a little mind reading here in the audience. But first, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris on People Are Talking live from the Newport Center Mall. Stay with us.
Well, I'm in a little bit of a panic this morning. I could lose $1 million. National Community Bank has called and said, are you out of your mind? Our checks you're writing, that's the way you have to do it on a talk show. The amazing Kreskin is going to come out. We're going to find the check for $1 million. We're going to read your mind. Are you ready? Please welcome the amazing Kreskin. And Officer Bennett.
Here we are.
All right. Now, Officer Bennett, I should get with you. Come on up here, darling.
This man, by the way, has been with us. I say us because I had a driver who brought me in, my road manager as well. I also asked for a couple of books, and then suddenly it hit me. I didn't realize Chuck Norris had written a book.
Yes,
Is
he has.
Is he here right now?
Yeah,
we were going to use
he's
him real
probably
quick.
still around.
Maybe we can bring him right on because
Is Chuck Norris still with us?
Come over here, Chuck. As soon as I heard that he was here, we had a handshake. I have to be careful shaking hands with this man. I want to kill you.
He could
Nice
hurt
to
you.
see I've been a fan of yours for, I got to be careful, my God. He could have me on the floor in no time. Chuck, you know what? I thought of something. Before I go into with the challenge to my work, dealing with the search of a hidden object, I am very pleased to realize that you wrote a book, and I guess it's your life story.
Right.
I haven't looked at it, officer, have I? They gave me 2 books. I said, I want 2 books comparable in size. And this is ironic. The other book, I'm not plugging it, is by Bookwell called You Can Fool All the People All the Time. That worries me.
There's a
Chuck,
nice combination
Chuck,
of reading
take that
material.
book in your hand. Renee, why don't you hold my glasses for a
Alrighty.
second? This book, Chuck, has about 300 pages in. Can you turn to the last page and show Renee exactly how many pages you have in that book? And this is a straight book. I think the officer will agree. About how many, sir?
Wait a minute. There.
Roughly.
No, we need to be exact. Okay, that's how many, huh?
Yep.
How
Yeah,
many?
okay.
How many, sir?
Oh, you want it out
Yeah, how
loud?
many? What do you think?
99.
Step on the other side of Renee for a moment, please. Renee, as I riffle through these pages, just to do this by chance, just for a moment, I'd like to try to tune in on his thoughts. Renee, call out stop anytime as I'm riffling through. All ready?
Yes.
My God, there are hardly any pages. She stopped me at 6'9", 6'8", 6'9". Turn to 6'9" in your book then, Chuck, if you will. Hold the book in your hand. Now, Chuck, I'd rather not, even Renee not look at the pages. I have not seen your book except for the title. To be honest with you, I said to Officer Jack, take it, hold on to it. But you got to help me in this way, Chuck. If you look at the top of the page, the top line, does it begin with a full sentence, or are you already in the middle of a sentence?
Already in the middle of a sentence.
You're in the middle of a sentence?
Yes.
I'll tell you one thing. I get very, very quickly the word M-E. Is that part of it, me?
Yes.
Yep.
Something, I can't, we don't have that much time, but it seems to me it's something like me and the dream or dreams. You
Oh
gotta,
my God, this
what is it, Chuck?
Me of her dream.
Me of her dream.
Me of her
Pretty
dream.
close.
Is that incredible?
Chuck, I got it.
He is amazing, I'll tell you that.
Well,
Thank you, my friend.
since we should tell them about the book then.
I've never seen
Chuck
that.
Norris's book is The Secret of Inner Strength, and I'm glad we got to plug
I'll tell you
that.
something. I'll tell you, folks, I'd read this man's thoughts any days. It's great to work with him. Thanks, Chuck.
Thank you, Chuck. Thank you again. Bye-bye.
Now, that was wild.
Oh, my. How do you do that?
Well, he's a good man.
He is a very good man.
It's funny, Renee, I could not get the word her, but I saw me. See, the sentence did not have sense to it because it was in the middle of a sentence as opposed to a complete sentence. Now, can we have our committee? I don't know where you
Yes.
put them.
Can we have our hiding committee
Our
come
four
up,
people
please?
come up here. Would you folks
And
come up
we
here?
need a time on how much time Kreskin has to...
I don't know. I cannot time this. I'm going to do the best I can. That may not be enough time.
Yeah.
You understand?
Well, tell Richard we
that
may
this
not
is
have a
something that I
second
cannot
hour.
exactly time. Since this has not been prearranged, I do not use stooges
I'm
or
so
Confederates.
excited.
And I cannot guarantee I'm going to find this. Let me just ask you folks this. Of the four of you, which was the person, who amongst you last touched the check? All right, would you come over here? Your first name is what, sir?
Michael.
All right, Michael. Now, Renee, I'm going to be moving on my own. You can trail behind us. Michael, you stand here. The other three of you come behind me. One of you stand here, sir, would you? Renee, let one of the ladies stand right about here. And would you stand over here?
Okay.
This is the gal right here.
Okay.
Now, your first name is?
Michael.
Michael, you actually, that's all right, you can hold the microphone. Okay. You actually put this in place, Michael.
Yes, I
But
sure
you
did.
all know where this is? Yes. All right. We won't need the microphone anymore right now. Okay. Michael, I'm going to lead you. I want you folks to stay with me. Stay as close as you are to me at all times, no matter where I walk. If I go that way, stay behind him, you stay behind me, you stay about here, all right? Follow me. And Michael, is it? I'm going to lead you about this area. Don't you help me, don't you lead me, don't you guide me, don't you push me in any way. Go wherever I lead you. But in your mind, and this accounts for the rest of you as well, concentrate on how I'm to get to it. If I'm going the wrong direction, think, no, that's not right. Talk to me mentally. You understand, sir?
Yes.
You understand, folks? Stay with me. Take this in your hand. Hold it, if you will. Ready now? Hold tight if you will. All of you now. You must start to converse with me mentally. Ready, begin, concentrate. Concentrate as clearly as you can. You're going the wrong way, think it's not right. Concentrate as clearly as see, concentrating as clearly as you can. Mike, if I'm going the wrong way, you must concentrate. Keep concentrating as clearly as you can. Keep concentrating. If you're going the wrong way, Mike, you must concentrate. Concentrate as clearly as you can. You must all stay behind me, the four of you, please. Concentrate as clearly as you can. Please, I'd like to have no conversation at all. Michael, all I know is that you've told me in your mind, I'm sorry, step behind me, I'm sorry, you all right, ma'am? To walk in this area. Michael, now you folks, you said no to me. I've got to have no conversation, please.
Please, be
You must
everyone
pinpoint.
real quiet.
I'm confused. Pinpoint exactly where it is, exactly. Would you stand up, please, ma'am? Could you step behind me on the other side back there, please? Keep concentrating as clearly as you can. You must pinpoint exactly where. Ma'am, are you together, folks? Can you hold the concentrate as clearly as you can? I don't want to concentrate. Pinpoint exactly where. Pinpoint, Mike, exactly where is it? Pinpoint exactly. I have to say something. Would it be any problem if the little one is lifted out of here in any way? I don't want to, please, someone else hold that.
Is he asleep?
Michael, you know exactly where this is, correct?
Me to keep.
Pinpoint exactly, please. I'm going to pinpoint.
Reveal it.
In your mind, no, in your mind. Just concentrate
We're
exactly where
borrowing
it
your
is.
bed.
Can I ask you to hold this, ma'am? Would you hold this carriage, please? Michael, pinpoint exactly. In your mind, concentrate as clearly as you can. I don't understand. I don't understand. Do you know exactly where this is, sir?
Lucky baby. Well, Kreskin, you got the check for $1 million.
Wow.
Congratulations.
You know, folks, I gotta say one more thing, folks. There's only one disappointment. Do you think I could ever get away cashing this? That would be a miracle.
I take it the bank called you. Do you forgive me?
Isn't that ingenious, though? And when I came up to the baby, it didn't seem right. This lovely child, it didn't seem right, and I had to have the baby taken away, and I kept thinking this red thing, and when I pulled it, he kept saying no, until I lifted this and reached down on the bottom. I'll tell you, we got it.
We're going to take a break. We're going to come back with more of Amazing Kreskin in just a minute.
If you've ever wanted to start your own business, get a paper and pencil ready.
Admit it. You've dreamed of being your own boss in your own business. Most people have. But dreaming won't make it happen. The most important steps in starting a business are gathering information and investigating all the possibilities. Entrepreneur Magazine allows you to do just that. Entrepreneur Magazine gives you up-to-the-minute reports on established businesses, new ventures, and the people behind them. You'll learn the ins and outs of a business before you invest. In each informative issue, you'll find the hints, articles, stories, and advice that have provided people just like you the security and freedom of owning their own business. These successful people are no different than you, except for one thing. They got started. So if you're serious about your future and want the satisfaction of owning your own business, then you should subscribe to Entrepreneur Magazine. A full year of Entrepreneur Magazine is yours for the base price of only $19.97. That's over 45% off our newsstand price. We'll also include our exciting catalog of 251 of the hottest new ways to make money. Entrepreneur subscribers enjoy many subscriber-only benefits, discounts, and free access to our expert business counselors. And if you order now, we'll include this valuable bonus, how to obtain money for your business. Methods for financing your new venture. You get all this for only $19.97. So stop just dreaming about starting your own business. Call now and let Entrepreneur Magazine help make your dreams come true.
We're waiting for your call now, so have your credit card ready and call us toll-free at 1-800-821-2101. Pay by credit card and get an extra issue making 13 in all of Entrepreneur Magazine, plus the latest issue of the 251 hottest ways to make money, the special subscriber-only discounts, access to our business counselors, and how to obtain money for your business, all for only $19.97. Order America's only Entrepreneur Magazine. Call 1-800-821-2101 right now.
Jerry Lewis Telethon is coming home again to Channel 9, and I'm lucky enough to be the host of the most exciting weekend in television. There is one problem. I don't know how we're going to top last year's telethon. Oh, sure, we'll have the brightest stars, first-rate entertainment, and we'll raise more money for muscular dystrophy than ever before. But if I only have Dawn...
Excuse me, mister, is this where the telethon is taking place? You know, doesn't it look familiar?
Tony Orlando and Dawn host the Jerry Lewis Telethon Labor Day weekend on Channel 9.
Terrific.
I need a clock. My road manager there, if he can hand the clock up here. You know, Renee, I was saying to the people over here, someone can hand them the clock to bring over. Renee,
here.
I got very confused. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I got so confused when I came to the baby. There's no question as I walked into the audience, the committee had someone small in mind. I was looking for a youngster sitting down.
You didn't know there was a baby involved?
They kept thinking, not a baby, but a small person. And when I came to the gal with the camera, I suddenly glanced over and said, my God, that's the image I'm getting. But when they lifted the baby off and there was no check, I got demolished. I thought, what's going on? And then I realized there were more movable parts. I'll tell you, that test leaves me a wreck.
Well, I'm telling you.
We don't have time for too much more, but I thought it would be interesting to do a test dealing with time, because television rests on time. And how about if you pick some man or lady in the audience, that they can just come forward for a second?
Okay. You on the end, come on up with, yes.
Come over here, sir.
Good.
Good to see you.
Well, let's help them up.
The two of them, come up here.
Yes. Thank you.
What's your name? Elsie, you got the biggest smile. Your name? Mike, how are you, Mike?
All right.
Now, Mike and Elsie, Renee, would you stand kind of over here a second?
All right.
I'm using a clock. I'm gonna block off the commercial name, but you can see if you press the point there, you can change the minutes, right? If you press that part, you can change the hours. When you change the time, just press both and so forth. Now, by the way, you're gonna walk down with Renee. And in other words, hold it against you like this so that only you can see what you're doing. All right, let me put this in here now.
I'm gonna walk
Here's what
down
you do.
here.
First of all, you press these two, open it up so you can see the time. Renee will be with you now, hold it in your hand.
Okay.
Press these outer buttons.
This is a lot of pressure on us. All right.
Hold it so you can talk to Renee. Open it up. Now press it now. What time is it?
You want us to tell you?
Yeah, what time?
5:47.
Keep pressing it as you walk down. Keep going down farther. What time now?
11:53.
Press it further down. Keep going. All right, now why don't you stop there? Turn facing me. The two of you, you who's holding the clock, what's your name?
Elsie.
Snap the lid shut. Just snap that lid shut. Can you hear me now? Now
Yes.
listen to me. Walk further back. And you will go with her. Go with her, folks, sir.
Oh, Renee,
Now, all the way back. Now stop about there. Now keep pressing the time. But you don't stop there. You don't know what time it is, do you?
No.
Press it many, many more times. Stay there, stay there.
Oh.
Just keep pressing the clock.
Okay.
Now,
This is
what
so
I've done is
complicated.
this. I have tried to have you keep pressing that minute and the hour
Keep
hand
pressing.
without
Keep
looking.
pressing. Just press along.
What I've tried to do is no one's going to say that you picked a time by preference. 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. You don't even know what time you have now. Stop
No.
pressing it.
Okay, stop.
Slide out the clock. Slide it into your hand. Slide it out of the box. Hand it to the young man with you. All three of you look at the time. Don't say
Okay.
anything. Don't show it on camera.
Okay.
Do not show it on camera. I want the three of you to concentrate. Concentrate as clearly as you can. Look at the time. Can I ask you this? Has the minute hand just changed?
No.
The minute of it, or is it still the same?
Still the same.
I may be off. If I'm successful, I'd like to be within 1 or 2 minutes. This shouldn't be shown on camera because, of course, it would kill the climax of this. You don't
the
do that.
minute hand just changed.
And it did change.
Yes.
The reason I don't want you to see this is I don't want you to name what I've written down because you saw it on a monitor.
I haven't seen
I've
anything.
decided on a time. What time are you thinking of?
3:08.
3:08?
Oh my God. That is incredible. Thank you both very much. Kreskin, you earned your name, darling. And
Renee, I'm going to be this weekend in Pottsville, and then next weekend in West Palm Beach, and hopefully be the good Lord willing back again with these great people, Richard and Renee.
Thank you, amazing Kreskin. We'll be back in just a minute. Thank you.
Went well, Renee.